Moving on now, a new study out today links high rates of autism to babies born prematurely. The preliminary research found that preemies may face greater risks of developing autism than full-term babies. The study, published in the journal Pediatrics, underscores the need for early testing for autism, which they're doing now in many places. Jonathan Levy is an autism expert and author of What You Can Do Right Now to Help Your Child with Autism. Thanks very much for joining me. First of all, are doctors closer to learning exactly what causes autism, or are we still in sort of the stop the dike phase with this growing problem?
We are definitely still in the earlier stages of this. Millions of dollars have been spent. Some of the best researchers in the world are putting so much time and energy into this, and they're getting closer to it. They believe at this point there's a genetic component to it, which leads to at least a predisposition to autism, Mika. But they still don't have any final solution or have it come to a clear conclusion.
Okay, none of the toddlers involved in the study received formal autism testing. So how much stock should we put in the results that we're seeing?
I don't think we can put very much stock into it at all. Not a single physician was consulted or saw any of these kids. Their parents went over a 23-item checklist and just checked things off. It actually reminds me of when everyone thought they were a little bit ADD.
Right. But, you know, I've heard, and we actually had Bob and Suzanne Wright on this morning, we're talking about, I mean, that pediatricians, and they're now looking at babies and trying to detect it early, which can help so much.
Absolutely.
I mean, it can really change the course of a child's life.
The sooner we can do screening for all children, I think would be wonderful. But I don't know that premature babies are necessarily any more susceptible to autism than anyone else. The other thing about this study, which makes it questionable, is they only looked at 91 children, and 23 of them showed signs of autism according to their parents filling out this 23-item checklist.
All right.
So it's not a huge study.
All right, Jonathan Levy, we're going to have you back a little bit later, I know, so we'll have to get more to this. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on this morning, but that is such an important issue, and now a link between preemies and autism we need to look at more closely.
Absolutely.
As this is a nationwide crisis.